Hi Aquarius, welcome to your July 2020 reading, and we've got 4 decks that we're going to work with today. We'll start with the Light Seers by Chris Ann, and let's see what July has in store for you. This is a general read. It may not resonate with everyone, with every Aquarian out there. And I have decided not to put any kind of particular limitation on the reading in terms of, is this a love reading or is it a career or financial forecast. I kind of want to just, since this is my first time putting out readings by signs, I kind of wanted to see what comes out. So we're going to just play and see what the cards have to tell us, what Spirit has to tell us. So guides, guardian angels, ascended masters, what energy is Aquarius about to experience this July 2020? Okay, so we've got the 9 of Cups. Well, that's a wonderful card. And as you know, the 9 of Cups is all about fulfillment and being in a place of feeling emotionally stable and very content. So that's a very good first start, Aquarius. Let's see what else. Okay, so we've got a new beginning here with the Death card. Anything else from the Light Seers? Anything else to tell our Aquarius friends? We've got, interesting. So we've got the King of Wands. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I think, Aquarius, there's someone new coming into your life, a new romantic partner. And I think you're in the perfect position to receive this new love into your life. They're going to be very dynamic, very sexy, very charismatic. But there's going to be a bit of a stall before things can really heat up between the two of you. But you're coming into this new relationship from a very good place, from a very emotionally grounded place. And you have really dotted your I's and crossed your T's in terms of healing up any old patterns or energies around love that may have kept you stuck in the past. But this is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for him or her to come in. A very attentive lover, a very driven individual, someone who goes after what they want, and that is you. So you are going to be swept off your feet and courted. So prepare yourself for quite the romance here in July. But I'm curious about what is sort of putting a little bit of the brakes on this. So let's dig in a little bit with the Fountain Tarot and see what aspects come out for my Aquarians, Spirit. wait a minute. Got a little jumper here that... Aha! Oops, and another one just flipped. Okay, let's see. Interesting. So I've got some devil energy here. Yeah, this hottie is a little bit, could be, could spell trouble. And in kind of a good way. I mean, I don't get anything negative from the devil popping up. It's just more of a warning because this new lover is very intense and might be a little bit more intense than you had bargained for. They're going to come in strong and quick and with like all fires blazing. So be prepared to be swept off your feet, to be love bombed. And perhaps, you know, that's where this is coming from is, you know, just be careful. Just be careful. Maybe this is meant to be just a fling, a summer affair, and nothing more. I can't tell right yet because I'd like to continue on with the reading, but definitely getting, you know, that this is going to be an extremely all-encompassing sort of magnetic draw that you're going to have to this person. And it may trigger some old patterns that you may respond with some old patterning that you've been working on, you know, that you worked on releasing. You may be a little afraid that, uh-oh, you know, I might have that like give my power away inclination because I'm just so seduced by this person. And then you've got the Seven of Coins, which is interesting because the Seven of Coins is really about harvesting, you know, like picking the fruit while it's ripe and not wasting time, not allowing that harvest to die on the vine. So it's kind of, it's very, very interesting what's happening here because, you know, you've got a little bit of a warning signal, but then you've also got like a big old green light saying, you know, carpe diem, seize the day. You know, seven is also a little bit about spirituality and choice, and this is tying in a little bit to finances. So I got to keep going. I don't have, let's keep going and see what else pops out here. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see if there's anything else from the fountain. Indeed. Okay. Yes. So we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. And I really think that this is you just being a little bit cautious. There's definitely some hesitation here. Not sure you want to give your heart completely all at once so fast. In the past, that was never something that sat well with you. Let's see. Do we have anything else here? Okay, so I'm going to switch over to the Muse Tarot, which is also by Chris Ann, and see what messages will pop out here to help us clarify. Okay, so we've got several here. So we've got the Queen of Voices. We've got the Ace of Emotions in the reverse. We've got the Nine of Emotions, which, believe it or not, is a perfect parallel here to the Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Emotions would be the cup suit in the deck. And we've got the Two of Cups. It popped out in the reverse, but I'm on the fence about how I see this card. because a part of me wants to flip it over. Now that happens to me sometimes. I can't explain it. The card will pop out a certain way, but I'll get a strong intuition that I have to flip it over. I sometimes read reversals and I sometimes don't. I try not to get hung up on reversals because I personally feel that the energy and the archetype of the card always has two sides to a coin, just like any human being has two sides to themselves. I mean, we all are complex. There's the shadow side of us, and then there's the light side of us. So, and it's not so much that these decks particularly read with reversals, but I want to say that the Queen of Voices, I think, came out because she is someone who doesn't take crap from anybody. She is a strong energy, decisive and crystal clear, and expresses herself with great clarity and wisdom. And you've earned this energy. You have definitely earned this energy. And you know, I mean, when we look here that you got the Nine of Cups twice from two different decks. I mean, you are really standing in your power right now. Nothing can hoodwink you. A hoodwink is the word that comes to mind. You know, there's no way anyone can pull one over on you. There's no way that a narcissist could seduce you and love bomb you into a relationship. You are really in a very strong place. And I really think that with the Ace of Emotions and the Two of Emotions, so this would be the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, they both came out in the reverse, but I don't want this to freak you out because I don't want you to think that this is a warning that this new passionate relationship that's coming in is not the real deal. I don't think that's the message at all. And I actually really, 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 really strongly feel that the Two of Cups should be upright because I do believe this is new love. And I do believe it's very, very exciting. But I think this reading is filled with warnings. And they're not bad. They're not to scare you away. And I don't want you to think, oh, I have to, you know, I have to put the brakes on this. No. When this card popped up, it didn't give me that feeling of, uh-oh, you know, this is not going to go in their favor. It just gave me a little, like, let's be careful. Let's not do our old way of operating, which was to jump in head first like a teenager who's never had a relationship before and just like, you know, soak it all up without any kind of discernment. Because all of the fulfillment that the Nine of Cups, I mean, this is almost to the end of a cycle, right? The nine is like a very high vibrational number. I mean, that comes from going through the whole suit and learning something, you know, from the ace on. You know, you've building blocks of learning about love and how to feel happy and how to enjoy and have a healthy relationship. And so I just think that what this is saying is that this little hottie here is going to be a lot of fun in this month of July. You're going to have a great time. Enjoy yourself, but just be wise. It's like, I feel like I'm channeling a grandma here, you know? Just be wise. Take it one step at a time. Don't get too swept off your feet, but don't, you know, dig your feet in and block the person. Just be a mature person in love who has come from, you know, who has come from a very solid place, an earned place of balance and emotional strength. And if something feels a little bit off, channel your queen energy. Say it like it is. Voice your opinion. You're not going to scare this person away. They are really coming in strong. It's a new cycle. You've earned this new cycle in love. So enjoy it. Okay, Aquarians? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please, if this resonates with you, I would love to hear from you. So put it in the comments below. Have a fabulous July. You're at the peak of summer. Have fun.